Hey guys, my name is Eunice and welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I would like to thank everyone who supported me from the beginning and gave me especially the push to upload my first episode or my first teaser. And also I want to thank all the subscribers. I really appreciate you taking the time to subscribe to my channel and also listen to my videos and watch my videos, and I hope already I was able to inspire you and help you grow in one way or the other. This video is a quick note or a quickie where I will be talking about my personal experiences on YouTubing for the past few weeks. Stay until the end to hear more about my adventures. You might ask yourself, what is a quick note or a quickie on my channel? A quick note or a quickie is simply a short video where I will be talking about my personal experiences on, for instance, right now, YouTubing, and or something I've read, something I've heard, something I've discussed with someone based on technology, business, and just life in general. So I'm very excited to be able to share this one with you because it was one that I've been procrastinating for a while before I started, as you may have known. And for those who didn't know, I've been working on this project for at least 4 months before I actually decided to film it and record it and make it happen. And I'm very happy I did because right now I've learned a lot about the YouTubing, and I can agree with the struggles and the pains of the existing YouTubers as well. And so that's why I want to start with my first topic, which is finding a topic and ideas. I have a lot of topics that I want to talk about and I have a lot of ideas I want to share. But of course, I've learned throughout this 4 episodes that you really have to niche down and you really have to brainstorm for the right content, because otherwise it will be flying all over the place and people might get confused and leave the channel. And therefore, I'm really focusing on finding that specific topic or angle to funnel my ideas and topics down to be able to cater my target audience. After thinking and choosing a topic and or elaborating an idea, I go into scripting leading to the recording. I record in 2 languages. It doesn't matter which one I start, sometimes with English version and other times with Papiamento version. I think it depends on the topic and also what I want to talk about, and then I tend to translate them easily like that. And for the Papiamento version, I tend to give a little bit more insight on how to do it on an island level and not really the international level, which is most of the time already developed. When recording, I do have to say this is the 3rd time I've recorded both the Papiamento and the English version, and that is because I really focus on details. And sometimes I think I might overdo it, but if I really don't like it or if I don't feel it's right, then I'll record it all over again. And also, of course, because you really want to talk a lot about every single thing and points that you know, the recording time takes sometimes longer than expected, and sometimes you start rambling, and or sometimes you don't even know what to say or how to say it. For instance, in Papiamento, you really have to describe a word rather than say one specific word as it is in English. That is basically one thing that really takes time sometimes, that you really have to explain and find the right words to explain it in the other language. But other than that, it goes very smoothly and very easy, and I'm really glad that I can do it in 2 different languages for 2 different types of audiences as well. To add a little bit more value to the recording, I have the lighting. Initially, I started with natural light, which I love that one because I think it complements my skin tone. But I've noticed that, for instance, here in the Netherlands, the consistency is sometimes not there. So there was one episode, I think it was the first introduction episode. The morning was very sunny and then suddenly it turned all gray, so I really had to record the day after or in the afternoon, and then I used just my my lighting fixture in here, but it worked out, but not precisely the way I wanted to. And so I purchased a ring light just to start building up a consistency also in the lighting. Same goes for the sound. I'm really focusing on improving my sound. I know there is still room for improvement, of course, but I'm really trying out products to see which one works for me and which one doesn't. After the recording and focusing on the lighting and also the sound, you have the editing part, which for me at the beginning was the easiest of them all, because at one point I already knew how to edit, and because I started doing that in iMovie, but then iMovie didn't work for me because it got stuck somehow. And then I went on with Adobe Premiere Pro, which works perfectly for me. I already had the Adobe Cloud, so I didn't really have to purchase the whole software, but there are other softwares as well that you can use, or iMovie is also good. I mean, it's a matter of preferences, I think. But the editing part also, because it's 2 languages, it takes longer in general. And also, I had to really find a way to make it more efficient for myself. So I would create one document and then I will work in it, copy paste it, and then delete, let's say, the Papiamento version, upload the English version, and then work like that. And then you also have the consistency with the text and also the placing of the text and sound. Then you get the rendering, which takes a lot of time, especially if you have the 12 to 15 minute videos. The rendering takes about more or less 5 hours. And I do have to say, I feel my computer working very hard. That's why I try to edit in the morning hours or early afternoon, and then let it render for 5 hours, and then start with the other one. And basically I start with the second video or the second language the day after. Or what I do is I let it render during the night. So before I go to sleep, I start the queue in encoder, and then I let it render, and then in the morning I have both episodes done. That's also an option, but then that also means that my computer is working very, very hard throughout the whole night, and it's not really resting, which is not good either. But it works. It works. My overall experience is I enjoy it. I think I'm still trying to find my way into the YouTube world and also topic and funneling my topics and ideas. But at the end of the day, I think with the help of my subscribers, I can make it happen and get a direction of what they want and what they want to reach, so that I can add on to their career or personal life as well. Also, I do agree with the YouTubers, the existing YouTubers with 1 million subscribers or 10,000 Ks. The first few videos are not as high quality as you would want them to be, especially if you're detail oriented or you are a very picky person. But I think mines are not so bad, but of course room for improvement, I can see those as well, and I'm really working on that. When it comes to analytics, I try not to focus completely on that, because my focus is more on the consistency of my product. Let's say the videos I make, the sound, the light, how it looks, how it feels. And right now I think it's such an early stage to really analyze the ups and the downs. Of course, I do notice that when you upload it, then you get a lot of views, then nothing again. But it's the first phase of the channel as well. So you won't really get like a lot of subscribers. And I think that's also a mindset that you have to go in it, that you will not start with 10,000 subscribers. And eventually, the more you upload and the content clicks with the audience and you get more views and you grow, I think at that moment you can really focus on also the analytics and try to change it. But if you are literally 1 month into it, then it's very difficult to say, okay, I have to change this, or this is not good enough. I hope you've enjoyed this quickie. I very much enjoyed it because it was a learning process for myself, and now I can also advise other people what to do and how to incorporate it in their business. And I think from your mistakes you learn as well. So I'm very happy I'm going through all these mistakes so that I can learn and teach you. One of my subscribers had a request on my scripting and also my equipment. So for the upcoming quickies, I think I'm going to provide you with those information because those are basically the basics of starting a YouTube channel as well. I hope you've really enjoyed this quickie and also got a little bit of an insight of how I went through it and my experiences. And of course, I hope to see you in the next episode.